Okay, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Okay, I don't have a presentation, so, so very quickly, it's an honor to be amongst all of you. I believe you're an amazing audience. There, I've already set my expectation with you. Are you going to be amazing or not? Yeah, I'm speaking about you guys, not about anybody else. Are you going to be amazing or not? Okay, wonderful. Two intense sessions by, of course, Mr. Batra, who gave a lot of stats on the e4m, and very interesting sessions by Shubha as well as Arav around very intense slides. You know, मैं तो यार बहुत simple इंसान हूँ. Okay, I look at my mobile and I just think, yaar, I'm just getting bored and I'm looking at my mobile, I'm looking at YouTube, or I'm looking at Instagram, and here I see two people coming and telling me they're bucketing me. They're going and putting me in, chill pill. वो क्या था? I dream of video all day. क्या bucketing कर रहे हो यार? इतने simple इंसान को. Okay, I'm a guy who believes in so-called my topic. Okay, very simple topic, something that deeply resonates with me. Okay, purpose-driven leadership, scaling brands with वो क्या था? Heart and hustle. To all the marketers there, बुरा मत मानना. You guys believe that scaling of brands happened with ATL and BTL. Hi, Anna. Hi, Anna. You guys are going to lose jobs otherwise. Okay, ATL, BTL. Hi, ATL, BTL hota hai, no doubt about it. I, for one, scale Instagram. Go ahead and look through Instagram and buy products. And I realize the products are really bad. Okay, but I do that nevertheless. Okay, and so we are going to speak about something very simple. Purpose-driven leadership. Okay, and scaling brands with heart and hustle. I'm here just to share a few experiences. Okay, but before that, everybody said, please sit down. Mr. Batra started off by saying, guys, sit down. I'm going to say stand up. Can we stand up? Okay, let's just do that. Come on. It's good for you. My physio told me, and before you get to your physio, and he tells you to or she tells you to, I don't want to sound sexist here. Okay, I was saying that, come on, relax your back a bit. Just shake your hands a little bit. Shake your hands, shake your legs a little bit. Okay, it's all good for you. Come on, not good for me. Come on, a little bit, shake a little bit. Come on. You can do it. Okay? Okay, you guys are looking really funny. I had my laugh. Did you have yours too? Okay, now close your eyes. I'm going to close my eyes too. And take 5 beautiful deep breaths and think about something very pleasant that happened this morning, including your dog smiling at you. Okay? I can't hear you breathing. Okay, open your eyes. Don't go to sleep, guys. Okay, please sit. Okay, now I've got you all absolutely captured in my attention. I've hypnotized you. Do you realize that? Can you see my leg shaking? Of course you can see my leg shaking. I'm walking. Okay, I've hypnotized you, and now you're going to be absolutely, absorbed in my 15 minutes, whatever I'm going to talk, and you're going to believe that's the best talk that you've ever heard whole day. Are you ready? Yes? Okay, so we are going to keep it very simple. I'd start off by giving a simple, rundown on my personal background. Of course, what I do is professionally is for Papi Pet Ka Sawal. But my personal background, I come from a family of very limited means, grew up in Bangalore. Like I think Shubha said that, I'm a Bangalorean too. Okay, I'm not a Kannada boy, but a confused guy, born in, an Andhraite, born in Karnataka, learned all languages, so blah, blah, okay? But I come from a family of very limited means. Mom and dad, 7 of us siblings, small home, had to share space, had to share food, okay, sometimes very limited food too. Okay, but I didn't realize there was an MBA Harvard happening right there in those small 2 rooms. We were taught to collaborate. We were taught to share. We were taught to do dispute resolutions. Okay, and then the MD and CEO, my mom and dad, I don't know who was the MD, who was the CEO, I don't want to really judge now. Okay, but they said, agar jagda karte ho, to kuch sultao. Okay, 7 of us beat the shit out of each other. Okay, pardon my French. Okay, but they said, resolve it yourself. Hamare paas batana. Okay, because imagine 7 of us screaming down their backsides and saying that resolve our problems. That's not going to happen. That's when I realized that actually people are not complex. People are very, very simple. Okay, coming down to my professional background, somebody said 20 years of rich experience, blah, blah, but yes, I dealt with people. And, a great number of them. I dealt with markets and a great number of them. I've had the privilege of traveling down to Tirunelveli and going up to a Jammu Srinagar. Okay, or going down to an Anand Bhuj or going to a Gangtok Tejpur. I've dealt with people of every kind and I just realized they're very, very simple. पिछले 3 साल से I've been a designated CEO of Bajaj Capital Insurance Brokers. Now Bajaj Capital, again, very quickly, we have 350 branches spread across the country, 110 cities. And when I joined, I became sort of a known, on the road kind of CEO. Okay, much to the berating of the board. The board said, "Arey yaar, HO में बैठ जाओ." पहले 100 दिन, the CEOs generally sit down, make strategy. सुना आप लोगों ने? हाँ या ना? Yes, you heard it? ऐसे ही करना चाहिए? Yes or no? All the pundits. अरे B स्कूल में तो सुना होगा, सीखा तो होगा? Yes, no? अरे everybody passed their B school exams or not? Okay, great. So they said, boss, sit down. HO में बैठ जाओ. Sit down, learn, understand, build strategy. I said, how do I learn, understand, build strategy? Sitting at the head office. So I took off. Jhola utaya. The first 100 days, 50 days, I was on the road. Visiting people. 4,000 people in Bajaj Capital Insurance Brokers. In the first about 50 days of travel, I covered 2,500 people. And I visited almost about 50 locations. And I went down, I just spoke. I shared a few views and I listened. And that was MBA school number 2. I went down out there and I realized, and that was my first LinkedIn post when I joined Bajaj Capital. I said 100 days. And I just realized, and I told people, I thought I owed it to people. I wanted to tell people that people are very simple. We complicate people in our minds. हाँ या ना? Very often as leaders, we start thinking, नहीं यार, लोग बहुत complicated है, उसको ये चाहिए, वो चाहिए. Okay, people need very complicated stuff. No, people are very simple. When in doubt, ask. Okay, number 2, I learned markets are not good or bad. Marketers, again, I see a lot of marketers sitting here. Are markets good or bad? I went out there. I said, markets are made by people. Everybody says today, India is a country of potential, rising, shining, a lot of complicated words. Okay, but you just go down there. I say, rising, shining, chodo, population dekho. You go down there, India is a mecca of opportunities. You have a lot of people. All markets are good. I said, markets are good. Markets are not good or bad, but people make them good or bad. Great teams make poor markets look extremely good. Number 3, I said, very, very simple, that you go down, when you ask people questions, they give you answers. And when you listen to the answers, don't just walk away. You either tell them you're not going to work on it, or you tell them you're going to work on it. Number 4, okay, yes, data throws insights. Don't ignore data. When you go down to the markets, just speaking to people does not make all the sense, but you get down to data. Okay? So very simple. I'm going to now come down to my topic on purpose-driven leadership. What is purpose? Let me give the latest example. I'm there in Bajaj Capital Insurance Broking. Now very often, people ask us, what kind of business are we there in? Okay? Essentially, technically speaking, we are a financial product distribution company, distributing mutual funds, distributing insurance. And Bajaj Capital Insurance, essentially, distributing insurance products. But are we? I go out and ask my people. Whenever I meet people, I ask them, हम करते क्या है? And of course, the people tell me, sir, हम insurance बेचते हैं, हम mutual fund बेचते हैं. Then they get even deeper. Some intelligent, smart guys say, हम life insurance बेचते हैं, हम health insurance बेचते हैं. I go and ask people, what do we actually do? By this time, they're getting bugged with me. They're looking at me saying, sir, आप ही बता दो. Yes, no. I told you, people are simple. Right? I tell people, हम लोगों के सपने साकार करते हैं. And I ask people, what dreams do we fulfill? Then people rattle out. They say, we offer financial protection. We help people plan for their children's future. We help people plan for their amazing marriage of their child. We help people plan for their beautiful retirement. Now, imagine, go back 50 seconds, 30 seconds, 40 seconds. What if we told you that we are in the business of selling insurance, motor insurance, car insurance, health insurance, life insurance, versus हम सपने साकार करते हैं. Now, we are not lying. We are telling you the truth. How many of you don't have dreams? How many of you have dreams? हाथ उठाओ. So there are some people who actually don't have dreams. That means they're getting peaceful sleep. Everybody has dreams. But very often I tell people that मुंबई के लंबे सफर से ड्रीम भूल जाते हैं. Okay, we're coming. There's a lot of traffic. There's garbage trucks. There are people honking. Okay, yes, the traffic is a little disciplined in Mumbai. Okay, versus a Delhi, versus a Bangalore. Okay, but we all just forget our dreams. But everybody is dreaming. So when we say, what's our purpose? We go out and tell people, our purpose is securing lives. Our purpose is securing dreams. So if you don't have a purpose to your business, why business? I'm saying, let's go one step ahead. If you don't have a purpose to your life, it's going to get extremely boring. We tell people, we guarantee peace of mind. So we define our goal, our purpose as going down and securing more dreams of more people in the country. So everything that we do is aligned with that purpose. We ask ourselves that question. We say, hey, we're going to launch this product. Is it going to enhance people's peace of mind? Is it going to secure people? We're going to launch this particular solution. Digital enablement, complex word. We say, what is it going to change? Is it going to help people, secure their peace of mind? Is it going to help them achieve their dreams? We want to make a complex or simple advertisement or go down in the digital media, put out something out there. We say, are people going to see this? Is it going to change their lives? Is it going to secure their dreams? Is it help them achieve their dreams? If the litmus test, it passes or fails, that is the place we make our decisions. Okay? Now, coming down to hearts, I meet several people and I continue to travel. Not just the 50 days. Okay, I try and travel about 10 to 12 days a month. I'm on the road. I'm meeting people constantly. I ask people, okay, what is your purpose? And a lot of interesting insights. When you go down, you remind them, you probe them, you ask them. Okay, somebody wants to, and a lot of our presence is in the tier 2, tier 3 cities as well. So emotions are still strong out there, not to speak about the Gen Z kids of the urban population. Okay, there our average age is about 22, 23 years. Kids who have come straight out of college, and I go down and ask them, "Bache, aap karna kya chahte ho? What's your purpose?" And they say right from, "Sir, buying a house for my parents, ensuring that my younger sister studies very well. I'm going to fund her education because my parents are struggling." Or going down and saying, "Sir, I came up from a very modest life. I want to ensure my entire family lives a better life." Okay, so when we go down, we listen to people. What do I listen? I listen, can we make policies and incentive plans which make sense to our people to achieve their purpose in their life? So when we go out, we tell Bajaj Capital, we again go down and say that write your own check. Can we tell people, you want to achieve your purpose? Ye hai disha, this is the direction. We train you, we coach you, we empower you, we unleash you. Go down there, achieve your purpose. Now, I keep telling people, and I tell leaders, and this is something that I constantly remind myself, आपके टारगेट से आपके टीम को कोई लेना देना नहीं है. हाय अन्ना, हेलो टीम मेंबर्स. ओके, आपके बॉस के टारगेट से कोई लेना देना है आपका? Nobody cares. Okay, and if they're telling you they care, they are lying. They are lying. And those few who truly care, they don't belong to this world. Trust me. Okay, so have you understood their purpose? Have you put people before process? Process is very important, don't get me wrong. You can't run large organizations. Why run large? Run small organizations without process. But have you gone down and put people before the process? Are you truly listening? Are you going down to your people and asking them what matters to you? If what you're doing and what you're defining does not matter to him or her, he's either going to be a substandard team member or he's going to leave you in a quest to look for his purpose. He may never find it. He may never find it, but he's going to leave you. So if you want to go out there and you want to build your brand, listen to your people. Put people before process. Yes, we have our processes. We do our huddles. We do our rhythms. We do our cadences. But if they become formality and if they're not focusing on the purpose of your people, it's not going to work. Several times I go down and tell people that, I've been labeled a CEO, but you are a CEO on your own. And you, by the way, are more in control of your lives than me. I work with 4,000 people, and 4,000 people are constantly defining and redefining my life. I said, agar aap akele kaam kar rahe ho, right now, at a front line, okay, you can define everything that you're doing. Hi, Anna. Okay, I go down, ask people, and it's very important to constantly remind people of the purpose. And it's very important that you understand their purpose and redefine your processes to cater to their process. Then you have 4,000 entrepreneurs and not an organization with 4,000 team members. We, of course, invest in them constantly. Much to some people's mockery, they say that, "Arey yaar, training pe itna kharcha karna zaruri hai kya?" Now I say, everything that I tell my team is training has to again be with a purpose. Every training without a measurement of success is not a training, is expense. Every training with a measurement of success is an investment. You agree? Right? Very often people say, "Sir, Gurgaon, we call people for training. People are coming down only to have daru and get back." Gurgaon, by the way, is the cheapest daru place in the country, for those of you all who know. Even if you take a flight, come to Gurgaon, buy daru and get back, it'll be cheaper than Bombay. Okay, so you can use that insight as well, heart and hustle, right? Okay, so, if there is no measurement of success, it's not going to happen. So have you gone down and understood the purpose, linked everything that you do to your people, whether it be incentives, whether it be processes, whether it be enablement, whether it be training, have you defined it to their purpose? We have gone down and even embedded purpose in our entire digitization. We say when we want to develop a technology, you want to develop an app, you want to develop a small solution, send out a WhatsApp, okay, or use an agentic AI. We ask people what problem is going to solve. What purpose? Is it something that is going to address the purpose of the people, which is securing dreams, securing lives? You don't get the answer, fail it. Now let's talk about hustle for a while. Okay, it's very simple. Okay, what is hustle for me? For me, hustle is about don't fall in love with your own ideas. How many people love your ideas? Even I love it. Okay, because I'm sitting down, having a cappuccino in the morning. I love my coffees. And then there's a bright idea that comes to my mind out of nowhere. And I'm itching to go to office. I'm waiting for those core team members. And I'm telling them, आज फिर मेरे मन में एक idea आया. Yes, होता है नहीं होता है? अरे आप नहीं करते होंगे. You guys must be very, very good, but your bosses must be doing it. Your bosses are the bad guys. Okay, we don't go down. But having an idea is not wrong. Should you stop having ideas? But can you go down and garbage your idea the way you had an idea? What does garbaging an idea mean? Can you fail fast? Management term aa gaya. Can you go down and say that, hey, you know what? I had this idea and I believe it will help us crack this particular purpose. What do you guys think? And if more than half the room believes it's a stupid idea, what do you do? What do you do? Hello, breathing bhi karwaya tum logon se. You garbage it. Do you have the guts? Are you bold enough to go down and admit it was a bad idea? If you let people experiment and you say, hey, it's a great idea, why don't you try it? You try it, you fail. People come back and say, hey, you know what, this idea is not working. Have you created a conducive enough atmosphere to let people come down and tell you, sir, I tried. Venki, I tried. This idea looked very good. You know what, it's failing, it's stupid. It's just not working. And then garbage it and move ahead. That's hustle for me. Again, hustle is about agile way of working. I keep telling people, don't look for perfection. I say for us, imperfect execution, less than perfect execution is better than perfect planning. Sometimes in the quest for perfectionism, we just spend too much time. We sit down, we want that one bright idea to be refined and refined and refined and refined. And in the current scenario, by the time it is refined, that idea has been implemented by 20 other people. And that idea is not an idea anymore, it's garbage. So are you willing to let go of your idea? Or are you willing to make incremental improvements? I keep telling people, half perfect, 70% perfect is good enough. Begin somewhere. If you don't hustle your way through, if you're not agile in your working, and if you believe that perfectionism is going to come in, that eureka moment is going to happen, even Archimedes ran out naked. You understand? So you are not going to land on perfectionism. What is perfect for you may not mean perfect at all in the market. So if you have a great idea, go ahead, implement it. Be brave, be bold. Let your people try, make incremental improvements. What we call, work with agility. I believe in relentless execution, right? And when I say relentless execution, you just keep working hard on that idea again and again, if it's a good one, until it succeeds. Keep making improvements. And that's how you'll be able to make it through. We keep discussing about AI implementation. Now, I can't go away from the stage without speaking about AI, otherwise you'll not like me. Okay, so we keep speaking about AI implementation. We say, we are also one of those victims of AI. We say that go down and look at the entire processes within the organization and see if we can do an AI implementation. I tell people, again, there's nothing like a perfect idea. 20 AI ideas across 30 different processes. Go down, try it, try it, try it. I said even the AI is learning. Yes? If AI is learning, should we all be learning or not? Okay, so open your minds up. To summarize, have a purpose to your business. If you don't have a purpose to your business, if you have not understood purpose of your people's lives, if you have not understood purpose of your own life, then you're going to have a very boring one. Define it very clearly. And people are all about emotions. So define it with a little bit of emotion. If you are able to only rationalize it through numbers, then that's not a purpose alone. Yes, it's a nice thing. I want to cover 1 lakh lives over the next 1 year. It's great, no doubt about it. But is that your purpose? Ask yourself again. Okay, and work with hearts of people. People are very simple, I told you. Okay, go down, meet people across the country. Mizoram ho, yeah, Jammu or Tirunelveli or Anand, Bhuj or Gandhidham. People are the same. People are very simple at the core. Understand people, ask them constant questions, listen and truly listen and work upon it. And hustle. When I say hustle, don't fall in love with your ideas. Go down and make incremental improvements because no idea is a bad one. Okay? All the best and God bless you all. Thank you.